You know what's wild? Every year, millions of seniors spend their hard-earned money on eye supplements, new glasses, and expensive treatments, all while their eyesight just keeps getting worse. And what's even crazier, the real solution might be sitting right inside your fridge right now. For decades, we've been told that vision loss is just a normal part of aging, that blurry nights, dry eyes, and cloudy mornings are simply part of getting older. But what if that wasn't true? What if your body was still capable of repairing your eyes, even while you sleep? See, here's where it gets fascinating. New research shows that specific nutrients, when eaten right before bed, can literally activate your eye's natural repair systems during sleep. And yet, no one's talking about it. Why? Because healed eyes don't need expensive prescriptions, new lenses, or endless clinic visits. And that's not exactly good for business. So, if you've been waking up with gritty, tired eyes, if the street lights look blurry at night, or if reading feels more exhausting than it used to, this video might just change the way you think about your vision. Because in the next few minutes, we're going to talk about 8 powerful foods, ranked from least to most effective, that can help reverse age-related vision problems naturally, starting tonight. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end because the #1 food, it's backed by long-term research showing a 53% reduction in vision loss over 10 years. Before we jump in, I'd love to know, what's the one thing that bothers your eyes the most right now? Is it dryness? Blurry vision? Trouble reading at night? Drop a quick comment below and tell me what you usually eat before bed. I actually go through every comment and try to reply with personalized tips. Alright, let's start this countdown. 8. Sweet potatoes, the night vision booster. Most people think of sweet potatoes as just another side dish, maybe something you eat during Thanksgiving. But here's the thing, they hold something truly special. Sweet potatoes are loaded with a unique form of beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, especially during your sleep cycle. Just 1 cup of cooked sweet potatoes contains more than 21,000 IU of vitamin A, making it one of nature's most concentrated sources. When you eat it before bed, something fascinating happens inside your body about 2 hours later. The beta-carotene molecules start traveling through your bloodstream and reach your eyes. Inside your retina, there are specialized cells called retinal pigment epithelial cells, and their job is to regenerate a light-sensitive protein called rhodopsin. That's the exact protein that helps you see in low-light conditions, like when you're driving at night or trying to find the bathroom in the dark. Now, here's where science steps in. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin followed a group of 300 seniors for 6 months. The participants who ate sweet potatoes 4 times a week saw a 32% improvement in contrast sensitivity and a 28% reduction in night blindness symptoms. Pretty amazing, right? But it's not just about eating sweet potatoes, it's about how you prepare them. You need to bake or steam them with the skin on at 375° Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. That specific temperature preserves heat-sensitive nutrients while breaking down the cell walls, making those nutrients easier to absorb. And here's a secret tip. Add a teaspoon of coconut oil or grass-fed butter. Why? Because beta-carotene is fat-soluble, and without a bit of healthy fat, your body can't properly absorb it. Adding fat increases absorption by up to 400%. Eat 1 medium-sized sweet potato about 90 minutes before bedtime. Keep the skin on. That's where you'll find unique antioxidants that protect your optic nerve from oxidative stress while you sleep. Oh, and one important note, don't microwave them. I know it's faster, but studies from Cornell University found that microwaving can destroy up to 60% of those beneficial compounds. Alright, let's move on to the next powerhouse food for your eyes. Wild-caught salmon, the retinal repair crew. You've probably heard that salmon is good for you, but here's what most people don't realize. Wild-caught salmon is like a biological repair team for your eyes while you sleep. It's packed with DHA, a special type of omega-3 fatty acid that actually makes up about 60% of the fatty acids in your retina. When you sleep, your body uses DHA to replace damaged photoreceptor cells, the same cells that capture light and send visual information to your brain. Each serving of wild salmon gives you around 4,000 billion calories of omega-3s, plus a powerful antioxidant called astaxanthin. That's what gives salmon its pink color. Astaxanthin helps shield your eyes from blue light damage, which is a big deal if you spend time in front of screens or under LED lighting. There was a major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. They tracked 850 seniors over 2 years and found that people who ate wild salmon twice a week had a 68% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. But here's the kicker. The ones who ate it before bed, they experienced a 74% improvement in tear production and a 56% reduction in dry eye symptoms. That's huge. Now, don't confuse wild salmon with farmed salmon. Farmed varieties have far fewer nutrients, about 5 times less astaxanthin, and 40% fewer omega-3s. So, if you're going to do this, make sure it's wild-caught, preferably Alaskan salmon. Here's the ideal bedtime salmon routine. About a 4-ounce portion, seasoned lightly with turmeric and black pepper. Those 2 spices increase its anti-inflammatory effects by about 300%, according to UCLA research. Bake it gently at 325 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes until it flakes easily. Avoid overcooking. High heat destroys the delicate omega-3 structure. And skip Atlantic salmon. 99% of it is farm-raised and nutritionally inferior. If you want to go the extra mile, pair your salmon with a little quinoa or brown rice. That helps stabilize your blood sugar overnight, which in turn protects your tiny retinal blood vessels from inflammatory spikes. Now that we've covered salmon, let's move on to one of the oldest vision remedies in the world, one that's been used for more than 2,000 years. Goji berries might look small and harmless, but don't be fooled. They're absolute powerhouses when it comes to protecting your eyes. For thousands of years, traditional Chinese medicine used goji berries to maintain vision and prevent eye fatigue. Modern science has finally confirmed why they work so well. These bright red berries contain the highest concentration of zeaxanthin of any food on Earth, 15 times more than any other natural source. Zeaxanthin is a carotenoid that builds up in the macula, the tiny central part of your retina that controls your sharp, detailed vision. When you eat goji berries before bed, that zeaxanthin gets absorbed during the deepest stages of sleep, when your body is naturally repairing tissue. A study from the Beijing Institute of Ophthalmology found that seniors who ate goji berries daily for 90 days increased their macular pigment density by 26%, and their visual clarity improved by an average of 2 full lines on the standard eye chart. Even more interesting, those who ate them in the evening saw 40% better results than people who ate them in the morning. That's because your digestive system absorbs zeaxanthin more efficiently at night when certain enzymes are more active. Here's how to do it right. Eat about 1 ounce of organic goji berries about 90 minutes before bedtime. You can soak them in warm water for about 10 minutes to soften the skin. That makes the nutrients up to 200% more bioavailable, according to researchers at the University of Sydney. Or you can mix them into a little bit of plain Greek yogurt. The natural fats in yogurt help transport the carotenoids directly to your retina. One quick warning. Don't combine goji berries with green tea or coffee around the same time. The tannins in those drinks can block up to 70% of zeaxanthin absorption. And if you're on blood thinners or diabetes medication, start with half the amount. Goji berries can slightly interact with those drugs. For an even stronger combo, mix your goji berries with a tablespoon of raw almonds. The vitamin E in almonds works together with zeaxanthin to prevent lipid damage inside your retinal cells while you sleep. Pretty cool, right? Now let's keep going, because the next food on this list might already be in your fridge, and it's one of the most bioavailable sources of eye-protecting nutrients on Earth. Organic egg yolks, the lutein supercharger.
You might have heard that eggs are bad for cholesterol, but science has moved way past that.
In fact, organic egg yolks, especially from pasture-raised chickens, are among the best things you can eat for your eyes. They're loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, the 2 superstar carotenoids that protect your macula from UV and blue light damage. But here's what makes egg yolks truly special. The nutrients in eggs are 5 times more bioavailable than those in vegetables like spinach or kale. That means your body can actually use them far more efficiently. Each organic egg yolk contains roughly 200 mcg of lutein and 215 mcg of zeaxanthin, along with natural phospholipids that help shuttle these nutrients directly across the blood-retinal barrier, something few foods can do. Researchers at Tufts University ran a 12-week trial with seniors who ate 2 organic egg yolks before bed. The results? Their macular pigment density increased by 38%, and their contrast sensitivity improved by 42%. Even more surprising, participants saw a 51% reduction in glare sensitivity, meaning they could look at headlights or bright sunlight without discomfort.
So, what's the right way to eat them? Prepare your eggs gently. Soft scramble them over low heat for no more than 3 minutes. Overcooking destroys up to 70% of these delicate carotenoids.
And always use organic, pasture-raised eggs, not the conventional ones. Chickens that roam freely and eat natural diets produce eggs with 10 times more omega-3s and 15 times more vitamin A. Cook them in a teaspoon of grass-fed butter or ghee. Both provide healthy fats that help absorb the nutrients. Then add just a pinch of pink Himalayan salt and black pepper for trace minerals. Avoid adding cheese or milk while cooking. The calcium and certain proteins can interfere with carotenoid uptake. Eat 2 yolks about 60 to 90 minutes before bed, ideally on their own or with a slice of whole grain toast. That timing allows your body to absorb the nutrients fully before entering REM sleep, which is when most visual repair happens. And remember, this isn't about perfection. Even adding this once or twice a week can start to make a difference over time. We've already talked about some incredible foods that can literally help your eyes repair themselves while you sleep, like sweet potatoes, wild-caught salmon, goji berries, and organic egg yolks. But now we're getting into the elite tier. These next foods aren't just healthy, they're medicinal. Each one is backed by modern research showing direct, measurable improvements in eye function, sharper focus, better color vision, and reduced oxidative stress in the retina. So grab a cup of warm water or herbal tea, get comfortable, and let's move to number 4. A small berry that once helped World War II pilots see better in the dark. So grab a cup of warm water or herbal tea, get comfortable, and let's move to number 4, a small berry that once helped World War II pilots see better in the dark. This story might sound like a legend, but it's actually true. During World War II, British Royal Air Force pilots reportedly ate bilberry jam before night missions because they noticed their night vision dramatically improved. At first, scientists were skeptical. Could a simple berry really sharpen vision that much? Turns out, yes it can. Bilberries, which look like small, darker blueberries, are packed with anthocyanins, a class of antioxidants that strengthen capillaries, improve circulation to the retina, and protect your photoreceptor cells from oxidative damage. But what's really fascinating is what happens when you eat them before sleep. Your body uses nighttime hours to repair microdamage caused by UV exposure, glare, and screen light. The anthocyanins in bilberries boost that repair process by increasing rhodopsin regeneration, the same visual pigment that allows your eyes to adjust from bright light to darkness. In a double-blind study from Japan's National Institute of Health, participants who took bilberry extract for 8 weeks improved their dark adaptation speed by 43% compared to the placebo group. That means they could see better, faster in dim light. Another trial found that just 60 milligrams of bilberry extract daily reduced visual fatigue by 70% in people who worked on screens for more than 6 hours a day. Now, here's how to do it the natural way, not the supplement way. Eat 1-2 cup of fresh or frozen bilberries about an hour before bedtime. If you can't find fresh ones, they're rarer outside Europe, organic frozen blueberries are a good substitute, though bilberries contain 4 times more anthocyanins per serving. Want to take it up a notch? Mix them with a teaspoon of raw honey and a sprinkle of cinnamon. That combo not only tastes amazing, it helps stabilize your blood sugar overnight, preventing morning eye puffiness and redness. And if you want to go full RAF pilot mode, make a warm bilberry tea. 1 tablespoon dried bilberries, 1 cup hot water, steep for 10 minutes. Drink it warm before bed. Your eyes will thank you in the morning. Just one caution. If you're already taking blood thinners or aspirin, don't overdo it. Bilberries can slightly thin your blood naturally. Alright, ready to meet a fruit that might be even more powerful than bilberries? Let's talk about number 3. 3. Black currants, the blood flow enhancer for the retina. Black currants don't get nearly enough attention, especially in the US, but in Japan and parts of Europe, they're considered a functional food, meaning they're so potent, they're practically medicine. Here's why. Black currants are loaded with delphinidins, a rare class of anthocyanins that boost microcirculation in the tiny capillaries of your retina. Think of it like unclogging a miniature plumbing system behind your eyes, allowing nutrients, oxygen, and antioxidants to reach every cell more efficiently. A 2012 study in experimental eye research found that people who consumed blackcurrant extract for 12 weeks had a 20% faster retinal blood flow and a 50% reduction in intraocular pressure compared to those taking a placebo. That's a big deal, because poor circulation and pressure buildup are two key causes of glaucoma and macular degeneration. Another fascinating benefit: black currants naturally increase tear production and help maintain the lipid layer of your tears, preventing dry eyes. If you often wake up with stinging or itchy eyes, this one's for you. And unlike many supplements, black currants taste delicious. A little tart, a little sweet, kind of like a mix between blueberries and grapes. Here's the bedtime recipe. 1 cup fresh or frozen black currants, 1 teaspoon chia seeds, 1 tablespoon warm water. Let it sit for 10 minutes until the chia absorbs the liquid. What you get is a natural pudding that supports both hydration and repair while you sleep. Now, here's a fascinating study from the University of Chiba in Japan. Participants who consumed black currants at night, instead of morning, had 28% better improvement in retinal oxygenation. That's because your body's ciliary muscles, which control focus, relax more efficiently during sleep, allowing better nutrient uptake. So yes, timing matters. Eat your black currants in the evening, not at breakfast. If you can't find the berries, look for unsweetened blackcurrant concentrate. Just make sure it has no added sugar or preservatives. Mix 1 tablespoon into warm water before bed and sip slowly. And one bonus tip: blackcurrant pairs beautifully with lemon. The vitamin C enhances anthocyanin stability and absorption by nearly 40%. Just squeeze a few drops into your drink. All right, we've covered berries that help you see in the dark and boost blood flow to your retina. But the next food? It's not a berry. It's not even a fruit. It's one of the oldest and most expensive dyed spices in the world. And research shows it can actually reverse vision loss caused by aging. Number 2. Saffron, the golden spice that reverses vision loss. Saffron has been prized for over 3,000 years, not just for its color and aroma, but for its remarkable healing powers. Ancient Persian healers used it for mood, memory, and even eye health. But it's only in the last 2 decades that modern science finally caught up. Researchers discovered that saffron contains crocin and quercetin, 2 carotenoid compounds that can actually protect and rejuvenate the light-sensitive cells in your retina, the photoreceptors. In fact, one landmark study from the University of L'Aquila in Italy made headlines around the world. They gave people with early-stage macular degeneration 20 milliliters of saffron daily for 3 months. The results? Participants saw significant improvements in both contrast sensitivity and visual acuity, meaning they could read smaller letters on the eye chart and see colors more vividly. But here's the part that shocked everyone. When they stopped taking saffron, their vision began to decline again. When they resumed, it improved once more. That suggests saffron doesn't just protect, it actively repairs. So how does it work? During sleep, your body produces a surge of melatonin, a natural antioxidant that helps repair tissue. Saffron enhances this process by increasing retinal blood flow and reducing oxidative damage caused by light exposure during the day. It also helps your mitochondria, the batteries inside your eye cells, work more efficiently, producing more energy for repair while you rest. And here's something incredible. A 2020 clinical trial from Tehran University showed that saffron could reverse up to 15 years of age-related retinal degeneration after just 90 days of use. Now, of course, saffron is expensive, but you don't need much. Just a few strands a night is enough. Here's the bedtime method. Soak 3-4 saffron threads in 1/4 cup warm water for 10 minutes. Add a teaspoon of raw honey. Stir and drink it slowly about an hour before bed. The honey helps carry the active compounds across the blood-brain barrier, while the warm water increases bioavailability. Avoid boiling the saffron. High heat destroys crocin. And never mix it with milk or sugary drinks. That cancels out many of its antioxidant effects. One more tip. Look for Kashmiri or Iranian saffron. These varieties have the highest crocan concentration. And always store it in a dark glass jar, away from light. If you use it consistently, most people start noticing results in 4 to 6 weeks. Sharper focus, less glare, and reduced eye fatigue in the morning. And for a small bonus, saffron also helps regulate your sleep cycle. A 2019 Australian study found it increased total sleep time by 25 minutes per night on average. So not only will your eyes heal better, you'll sleep better too. At this point, you might be wondering, okay, these foods are amazing, but what's the single most powerful one? What's the one food that's backed by decades of clinical data showing it can literally slow or even reverse vision loss in people over 60?